are one of the original search marketing companies, and which is to say that we are exclusively focused on helping marketers as well as their agencies target customers and acquire them from search and social media channels. We do, unlike Clickable, have a focus on the enterprise scale market, so generally large advertisers spending millions and sometimes billions of dollars annually.
If you think about the Super Bowl as one of the biggest advertising events of the year, the end goal that most advertisers have in being part of that is to generate buzz. What we try to do with the Super Bowl scorecard is look at how well those advertisers then capture that buzz when those people turn to the search engines to find more information.
Well, given the economic climate, we are certainly anticipating marketers to be more thoughtful about the way they're connecting the dots between the analog and digital worlds. Specifically, we're expecting more strong calls to action in the offline campaigns designed to drive people specifically to the web and then give marketers the ability to then track how effective those campaigns were. We're anticipating there to be continued big delta between the haves and have-nots. So year over year, we've seen a lot of brands be really smart about how they're leveraging search as it relates to amplifying their offline effort, and we're expecting that trend to continue this year. That the smarter people get smarter, but there's still a whole bunch of marketers that are just completely lost in the dust.
People are going to be moving, or companies rather, are going to be moving beyond just their website as a destination for Super Bowl traffic. And we see more and more advertisers turning to websites like YouTube or Facebook to create a rich experience for their consumers, because it's a platform that already exists that allows them to do more than often their own websites even do. And the value of that is having that built-in audience that's already interacting in that way. I think one of the biggest lessons that can be learned from the study and from the Super Bowl in general is that when you're building a search marketing campaign, when you're building any online marketing campaign, you need to take a step back and anticipate where demand is going to be generated and how consumers are going to act on that demand. That could be everything from figuring out which keywords might generate searches from an ad that you're running or from something that's going on. It could also be figuring out where your consumers are already talking about your brand. Make sure to have appropriate benchmarks in place prior to whatever marketing it is you're doing, to understand what traffic levels were like prior to marketing dropping and then what they were like after. It allows you to gauge not only the success of your search campaign, but it allows you to gauge the success of whatever was driving that activity.
This is a very conversational media. And unlike any other form of media, as a marketer, you have the opportunity to engage your customers in a real-time conversation and literally only pay for those that put their hand up by clicking on your tiny little ad to ask for more information. So it's important that not only anticipating demand, as Anthony mentioned, but make sure you message specifically to their mindset, and then, of course, have appropriate content waiting for them.
Josh Stylman, Anthony Ialfaldano, thanks for sharing your insights.
Thanks a lot.